Let's start streaming. Let's fucking go, guys. Let's go. Yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's see. Oh no, let's bring the trading view back down. Okay, let's bring it back down to stream mode. All right, guys. One promise here, guys. I am never gonna break my rule, and that is gonna make us not have to restart this challenge ever again. As soon as we start growing, I don't think we're ever gonna restart this again. All right, I'm gonna stop taking shitty entries. I'm gonna stop, chasing trades. I'm gonna stop all of that. I don't care. I'm gonna trade exactly how I trade my personal. If I point in a trade, I wait until stop loss, or I'll give it a bigger, I give it the regular stop loss, key zone to key zone play. That, in that case, like I'm able to kind of like, if it goes wrong, I'm able to kind of like, review again and decide, okay, is this still looking good? Is this not looking good? So recently, I just look at my past trades and I'm like, bro, the fuck? What is this? Like, since when do I start doing 15 pips? Since when do I start trying to scalp for hours? Like I don't do that. Like I do not do that. I just live my stuff. I don't know. Sometimes like, for the internet, like I just love kind of like, I just sort of like, get trapped in the rhythm where I sort of want to expect things to happen quickly, And in that case, I try to like, adjust to a system that can make things happen quickly. But again, this is trading. You don't want to you don't want to rush things out, especially when you're trying to do something like this. It's difficult on its own just by trying to achieve that kind of goal. And again, making it difficult with a trading system that kind of like, doesn't fit into that, a trading system like scalping and stuff doesn't really feel like long term, to be honest. Because, this is something we're not trying to just kind of like, do it from 100 to like, 10,000 or something like that, or 100 to like, $1,000 and stuff. So that's not what we're doing here. We're trying to like, constant growth every single day, popping in here, letting the trade play out. And along the journey, you guys get to like really understand that, oh, look, this is the system that he's using. This is how he trades. Oh, this is what I've gotten from the way he trades. This is how he set his orders. This is how he does all this stuff. So, for instance, right now, regularly, the way I would do things, right? The way I would do things is the way I've done it right here. So I would literally like, get into trades with automation, like literally get into trades with automation. So for instance, right? Like if I wanted to like, take a trade right here. So how do I do it? Like, now this is Euro USD. What trade do we have here? So we have an automation on Euro USD. We have an EA, right? So what do I do here? So I put a sell up around this level right here. All right, this is a key zone, but again, I'm using a scaled strategy mode, and I want to scale in on the next key zone. So what that means is that now that I have a trade at the next key zone right here, right? Now that I have a key zone right here, okay? And if I get executed right here, if it gets to the next zone back down here, it's gonna hack to the position. It's really gonna hack to the position right here. Right, so it's gonna hack to the position, and that's what scaled mode is at this key zone right here. So if I get executed here, so I'm literally kind of like, putting orders on the chat at the key zone level. Like that's pretty much what it is. So when I get triggered, I get notified and I look at it and I'm like, is this still good for me? Like that's how I do it. Now on this one right here, we can see if we open Euro E, the order that we have here, we can see that I have a scaled mode right here and I have a base trigger around this level, which is what? 7-8 125, is it? Yeah, 7-8 125. This is the level right here, and I have next trigger, right? Do you see the next trigger? Like okay, next trigger, this is the same one, right? So the SL right here on EA is 62 pips. No, I don't want to do 62 pips. Let me cancel that order right there. 62 pips. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep that as it is. Yeah, I think I want to get triggered right here and my stop was somewhere right here. But I think, I don't know, just because it's $100, because if we get triggered twice, so I'm going to do 125 right here. and I'm gonna pull a scalp mode right there. And okay, I have to like, um, oh, okay, because I have it on the chat. So yeah. That's it's good. So let's do sell up right there. Yeah, let's do a sell up. Yep. So that's it. So now we have not only that, we have an automation about run on GJ. So what am I doing here? I want to buy right here. I want to buy right here. So I have a buy and I have a trigger around 14372, which is whereas this is not correct. Base trigger at what? Oh, this is your USD. Sorry. I clicked your USD, so I'm talking about GJ. So we have our best trigger at what? 195, 197, $500. So this is it. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm looking at. And right now, the trade that I'm looking at most is gonna be EU right here. So regular, like usually the way I do things, like the way I've been doing things is I would normally kind of like just put an entry right here. All right. Like I would just kind of like, oh no, we might reject and do stuff like that. I would just do that. But I think no, I don't want to do things like that. So what I want to do is I put a buy up right here. All right. So when price start rejecting back up, there is no. So I want to put my stop loss down here, and I want to ride this to out right here. So I'm only getting into trades as soon as they start moving, not before the move and start like, oh, okay, I think it's rejecting. So that's not how I do it. So that way I can kind of like swing multiple positions and just manage them like differently like this with a strategy that I'm using. So that's just it. Me personally, I'm in profit. I withdraw $100 every time from the account. So bro, I'm good. Yeah, I mean I'm all right as well because I'm up. Like last month is a new month, so I was up probably like let's say 7,600 plus 4,000. That was what? So probably like 11,000. Yeah, that's it. So that is just it. I'll just stay here. Yep. Yep. That is it. That is it. I don't know if it's that moving. I don't know. I think I want to get like let's look at what's going on with EU right here. Let's look at what's going on with EU. I know this is gonna go down, so I'm looking at somewhere around here to go down. I think if we go up, I don't want to buy up. I think if we go up, I want to sell up. Where is that? So if he gets back to this season, so yeah, exactly. I want to sell up. So I want to sell there. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to cancel that automation right there. So I'm going to sell. I want to do sell up. Yeah, exactly. Sell up. So let's look at what that looks like. Sell up at 15,000. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 15,000 right there. That's what I want. So 15,000 right here. Actually, as a SL is going to be somewhere around here. If it start to go down, it's going to have multiple position, and we can have this full TP. But if it doesn't do that, then we're going to be interested in buying from this gun right here. But we want to make sure we're inside this range. Then we can put a buy down right here. So now kind of like, expect a reversal because I feel like that's going to be the last leg anyways. So yeah, that's it. I'm pretty much just looking for a guaranteed money at this point. So I'm going to wait for it. I'm ready to sacrifice time for that, for a guaranteed money. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's see. News is going to come in about what? News is going to come in about 18 minutes right here. Yep. News is going to come in about 18 minutes. Yep. Let's see. Let's see which one gets triggered. Usually, right? I would want to kind of like shut this back down. Honestly speaking, usually I would want to shut this right away, right away. Can we shut out the next keys on though? I think we should be able to shut out the next keys on. I think we should be able to shut out the next keys on. Let's see. Nah, I think I want to buy the last legs so I can still integrate properly. I don't want to short this now, then end up going up first, then rejecting back down. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. This time I want to wait. So GJ, what am I looking at? I'm interested in, if this comes back down here, I'm interested in that buy. I think CJ looks more better though. Like it looks way better. So I'm gonna cancel GJ. I'm gonna put CJ down there. So I'm gonna do CJ down 2 hour $100. So I'm gonna buy it down. Yeah, I think that's good. I think this is it right here. So if we get triggered right here, SL right here, we could have like, a proper 1 to 2. So if this go up, it's going to scale in the position. Then we can have like a proper 1 to 1.5. So we could have like literally like 3 hour or something. Yeah, pretty much. So we could have like a 3 hour of just display right here. So EA, it looks good though. I think EA still looks good. Yeah, it looks good. We can have that. If we sell here and it moves here, we're gonna sell. I'm not gonna sell this last thing, but if we get like this week, we went long just because we think on EA, right? We went long just because we think we wanted this leg right here. Well, what was it? This is E, right? We wanted this leg. What was the leg? Oh, God. Wait, what? Did we end up getting that leg? I'm not sure. Did we end up getting it? Because we went long somewhere around here, right? We went long somewhere around here. Right? So in this kind of like, we went along here, right? At the key zone right here. So we're looking at kind of like, touching this level right here. So maybe I think with this multiple week. So I'm going to do this first. I think I'm really interested. I think it's going to do like, one more flush. Then maybe we can go down from there. I think I want that first. Let's see what GA is doing on the other side. Do I have a game on? Oh, I have a game on. Oh yeah, I have a game on. So it's really draining my GPU. All right, so that's what we're looking at. Let's see which one we're gonna get triggered on. This is GA. Do you think on GA we could get like on GA? Do you think we could just kind of like get like a triggered and maybe come back down? Maybe not even back down like that. I feel like GA can touch somewhere around here. So possibly, I'm looking at. We have $100, so we have to look at it properly. Maybe we should do. Let's see. I think GA looks good. I think G8 really looks good though, because now we have this leg right here, and I mean, like we could say we have this right here, right? So possibly a little bit of pullback. Let's do GA long. Let's do GA short. Let's sell. Mm, let's sell up. All right. Let's take out EA. Let's sell up on GA. Means I want to sell this season right here, and I want to take my profit right here. I think it's really good for that. If we get triggered, fine. If we do not get triggered, no problem. We're gonna see which one we get fagged in first. What do we have? We have sell up on GA and EU. So if that comes in, that's gonna be good. I feel like we are good on our positions. CJ, I think CJ is also good. So whichever one we get tagged first, we're gonna leave the rest. Unless one is already running in profit and we have more equity to play other plays, then we can do that. But if we do not get that kind of like play, we're not gonna have to cancel the rest, right? So again, on GA, I'm only interested in this coming back to this place right here, just getting filled out the keys on right there, then being able to ride this all the way down, all the way down. Yeah, we put this right here. Okay. Hmm, that's good. Which one are we gonna get tagged in? I feel like on CJ, right? I feel like, this is JPY index. So I feel like if we can get like a push back up on JPY index, we could have like, CJ kind of like, hit this one right here, then we can go back up. So I think CJ is also a good automation to run, honestly. Like, I think this is going to be a very good automation to run all the way back up here. But even way more though, even way more, like all the way down to the main keys and right there. So we could do like, yeah, last keyzone right there. I'm going to see the rest of the keyzones. I don't want to use two. I'm going to see. Yep, that's good. And that's good. Move five. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Do we have CAD now? Do we have CAD news among everything? Okay, just USD, so no CAD news. All right, that's it. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. This is a fresh account. Fresh account. So we're down like $700 in total right now. $700, which can be cleared in 3 fucking trades or 2 trades. The bottom line here, we are not chasing shit. We are gonna leave it. We are gonna leave it. I think to scale in and new entry around here is way more better than, I think it's better than the GA entry though. Because GA could come down here, then do a ping pong almost back up. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, but let's see. GA could do that. 6 minute to the news. You know what I think? I think one here, and it's gonna reject back up. Let's do, let's do, uh, now let's not do that. Let's do buy down. Let's do buy down all the way up there. Yep, let's do buy down. Let's do buy down. So once, as soon as we get triggered right here, we're gonna scale in. As soon as if we get triggered right here, our SL comes here. So we're gonna scale in somewhere around here. All right, so this get triggered, we come back here, we're scaling, stop loss comes back down here, but I think FOMC is gonna wanna weak all the way back down here, somewhere around here, possibly, before we reject back up. So we're gonna see that. We are really gonna see that. But whichever one, I think we have pretty good automations right now. Honestly speaking, I think we have pretty good list. We have a pretty good list here. So why do I use big stop loss at first? So in case I got 2 running positions, so it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot from. It's gonna take for me to be completely wrong to liquidate my account, running 2 positions side by side with just $100 risk at each, right? So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm really thinking. Here. God. Nielsen full minute. What's gonna happen? I mean, I usually I want to shut this right now, right? I would want to kind of take this short right here. But again, we'll break the rule. But if the short goes, now we'll be encouraged to break the rules next time again. And that's how we'll lose. So I don't really care. I know I should be going short right now, but staying disciplined involves knowing he's going to do something, but you don't do it anyways because it doesn't line up with your rules. So you condition yourself to execute based on your rules every single time. So that way you would never have to get frustrated and stuff like that. Because honestly, I was getting frustrated. Bro, look, I literally missed. I could have used the live account swing as well, open a swing here and just keep riding the other way. But at that point, I was switching back to 15 minutes. I was taking 15 minutes. I was trying to take 15 minute scalp on this one right here. So it wasn't working out. I was trying to take a counter trend on the 15 minute, quickly taking the scalp back up, but it's not really working out. So, there is that. There is really that. This is going to go down. Honestly, this is going to really go down. So that's why I'm interested in the buy up. Using 3 minutes, is it going to be a crazy one? But I know, even if it does go down, I know it's not going to go straight down here. Maybe? Is it going to go straight down there? I mean, it could do that. It could do that. But no. If CJ get triggered, I'm going to execute. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to take EU. All right? If CJ get triggered, I'm not going to take EU. Hopefully, JPY index right here already hit this level right here. Pretty much this level. The 50% level, that's where I think we're going to start dropping from, heavily drop, right? So one here and drop back down. So that's it. And that is really it. So we have these 2 weeks already here. So we're just looking for a little pullback, then it back down. The down though, I'm not really sure about that. What is that down? Just at the next keys on right there. So we've got to be careful there. We've got to be careful. So it's literally around our 2-hour play. No, I'm talking about cat JPY. So literally, usually we're just looking at the next keys on right here if we get triggered. So that's what we're looking at. If we get triggered, we're looking at the next keys on CJ. But I'm only interested in a buy on EU because right now, I don't want to think, okay, if I sell right here, right now, we're gonna get like, I think we're gonna get 1 to 1 at most. We're not gonna get 1 to 2 because we're on like, all of this, we have to then we'll retrace like, to the middle point. So I think if we get a buy up right here, we can retrace all the way back up to the middle point right here. So if we come here, start to go up, we're gonna have more position right here. Stop loss get here from this place. So this way here, if we get to this point, so originally we have 1 to 1, 1 to 2, so 1 to 2.5 right here, right? So, but when we had more position right here, it's gonna be 1 to 1, 1 to 1.5, 1 to 2. So we can extra like straight up like $400 play on this right here, just by buying from here and waiting for 50% retracement. Because when we do 1, all right, 2 right here, let's see, let's do that on trading view on EU. All right, so when we do, I can't really do that right now. I can't do that right now. Okay, so this is basically it. So we're expecting a rejection back here. So this is kind of like, where our take profit is, which is really reasonable, but we have to look at what happens here at the keys and right here. But I highly doubt that we're going to push back here and instantly make another new low. I don't think so. So I'm going to be careful with that one. Because even if we do, this is going to be a 1 to 1, right? But if we're able to hide in the middle here, it's going to be a 1 to 1.5. Do you see that? So regardless, we're going to have like, $150 play. So we can take that $150 play, right? And kind of like, wait for this one right here because we have the 200 EMA. If we reject, if we reject from here on, right? Back up here, that's going to be, so we could, if we reject from here without kind of like extending really far down here, then that means that we could want to do like, a pushback, like kind of like, or some scenarios like this. 1, 2, you see that? Now you see that, right? You see how following your rules is very good. Do you see that? You see how following the rules is very, very good. So this is something like, I was thinking like, you know what? It's going to sell. Now you see what happened here? So we get fueled right here. It was going up. So which one did we get? Okay, JPY is going up. So which means CAD JPY is going down. Are we going to get triggered here on CAD JPY? Do we have any running trades? No, not yet. So what does this mean? It means we're going to try to do, what this means is we're going to try to do, all right. So now that we can see that it's going up first, so then we're going to stick to the, what happened here? Why can't I click my shit? Come on. What's going on in trading view? This is going down. All right. So right now I'm interested in a sell down on EU. So let's do. So which trade got fueled? CAD JPY got fueled. CAD JPY got fueled, guys. CAD JPY got fueled. Did my stuff? Let's see what is GA doing. GA didn't get that. He didn't tag a scene. So I think we're still interested in GA play there. If we pull back in case. CAD JPY play. What is that? Okay, we got filled out the keys on right there. We can reject. So let's see what happens. But again, I'm interested in EU right here. So let's see EU right here. Let's see what's going on trading view. Let's see what we can do on EU. Right, exactly. That point. That's my point exactly. So let's see. Yeah. I think it's gonna be. So I'm looking at what is this? Where is that? Okay, good. So we want to do. So I want to do here around here. So I'm gonna bring out the macro zones. So what I want to do here is put okay, I'm going to do, yeah, I want it to go up, then I can do a buy up or something like that. Wait, CAD JPY is still dropping. It's all right. Oh, no, I think that's going to go. So we have this automation open position. We have one open position on it. So that's how we track it. No pressure. Your USD at key zone, really? What are we doing here? So our key zone now, I think I want to get it somewhere around here. So I think I want to get it somewhere around here. So I'm going to sell, what do you want to do? Okay, I'm going to use none. I'm going to use a trigger, right? So I'm going to bring put a trigger right here. All right, and I'm going to do a sell for around 125, just so I don't get tagged out quickly right there. I'm going to do a 4 hour on that. I'm going to do a sell. Yeah, and I'm going to run. So that's a sell, 125, 4 hour. I'm going to run the automation right there. So let's see, where's the automation? Okay. Yeah, that is that. That's all right. You see that we could have lost right there? Yep. Wait, what? CJ is still going now. What is happening to JP? Okay, JPYX still almost at where we want it. So I think it's gonna be just one then start to go down. So yeah, that should be it. That's running down way too fast. Damn, DJ already touched the key zone right there. And he's rejected nicely. Cat JPY, come on, don't disappoint us. You can do it. You can really do it. Oh, EA, GA. Nah, I'm not interested in GA from that rejection. I'm gonna take off the automation right there. EU, I think I am interested in this automation on EU to run this back down around here. I think I'm interested in that. If we get it, fine. If we do not get it, no problem. Let me do sell up. No. Yep, like that. Yeah, it's gonna be a chill trading. You know, you get fueled, fine. You don't get fueled, you're safe anyways. Look at that. Come on. Oh my God. We took out DJ automation right there. It's already rejecting, bro. Damn. Come on. CJ, what are you doing? JPY is already rejecting, CJ. What the fuck are you doing? You shouldn't be rejecting right now. What the fuck? You should be rejecting right now. I mean, you should already be halfway to the next occasion right now, bro. Fuck. Nah, you've got to be wide for this. Don't even try to tell me you're coming back down here. Really? Literally at the PDH? Is that what you want to do? Don't fucking tell me. That JPY, let's see. Damn, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Coming here? Really? The low? Nah, it's getting feel back. Damn, look at that GJ on. Oh my god, look at that GJ rejection right there, bro. Look at that. And the one we add on is still acting like oh no. 90? I was saying 90, what is you doing? He still right there. Okay. Okay. I mean, what EU did right here just sort of makes sense, you know? It just sort of like, makes sense. I think this is what we're gonna get most. I don't think we're gonna get this keys on right here. And if we do get these keys on, I'm gonna be interested in the other play right there. Okay, CJ82, are you rejecting or what? Because we almost saw 90 right there. Oh my god, GJ is not really messing around. Oh, come on, tap the 200 EMA. Tap it out. Tap it and let's start going down. Let's call it a day. Tap it and let's start going down. I don't like that. Oh my god, I do not like this high right there. Damn, I'm buying into the high. I already made a divergence. That's a pretty good one. But it should still go though. I mean, like we're playing based off the 4-hour play right here. We had all this crazy week right here. So come on. We should still have some, crazy play to be able to go down here. Go up there. 78. Okay, are we rejecting right now? What is EU doing? Do we still want that EU automation though? Do we still want it? EU automation right here. I think I want it. I still want it. I want it. What is GJ? What is EA doing? Oh, good. So the EA automation we wanted to write like we were running before. Let's look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at what we're running before. But I don't like that. I do not like that though. I do not like how it's playing out. Which is why I took out the yeah. Oh, good. We would have gotten field on the GA automation. We would have been field. Why I took that out is that if we didn't go up and get fueled before start going down before we made this week, we might be. I mean, like this shit could kind of like, want to do another one right here. And EA could kind of, extend to this key zone right here. But if EA does extend to this key zone right here, I would be interested. I would love to take this play. If EA does go there, I would love to take that play. Even if I do know that he's going to start rejecting somewhere around here, what is the CJ doing? Still at 81, really? I see I'm wrong, and I can still see what CJ is doing. You see that? So yeah, exactly. Okay, EA already touching where we want it. I think what we could do. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to come. I don't want to use AU as correlation to play EA. I don't want to do that. No, I do not want to do that. Okay, CJ, is it rejecting right now? I don't like that rejection. I want the rejection back up the baseline, bro. Like you have to get back up the baseline. Then we can have a deal. Back up the fucking baseline, bro. Shit. Do we still wanna? I don't know. Do we still wanna scaling on this trade when we get back here? I mean, let's see. I don't know. But let's see how we get there, though. Let's see how we get there. Let's see how we make this low before we touch the next keys on. I don't think I want to scale. I don't think I wanted to scale in on that trade there. I do not think so. If I don't want it to scale in on this trade, I'm just gonna go here and delete the automation for CJ. Because I have one position running right here. I'm just gonna delete it so it doesn't have to add more positions away. If I don't want it to add more position on that same automation, I can just delete the automation. So CJ kind of like, start running on its own. I do not like that. Come on. Oh my God. Look at GJ though. Shit, bro. Oh my God. Should I have gone for GJ automation? No, bro. Oh my God, bro. Should have gone for that, but it's all right. It's all right. Now I'm picking the wrong pair. Yeah, 46. GPY is still not rejecting the way we wanted to. Let's be patient. Let's be patient here. Only down. Oh, what? Okay, okay. Look at that. Look at that. Look at gold, bro. Really? Why does let's look at oh no, 33. No, I cannot run any other submission here. Let's see what gold is doing though. Shit, damn, bro. 38? This motherfucker is not rejecting at all, bro. Okay. Oh. Okay, got JPY now. Can we start dropping now? At this point, DJ should be back down. Okay, I know. JPYX, what are you doing? Rejecting, let's call it a day. I mean, if I take a loss on this one, I'm gonna be happy because I followed my rule. You know, I didn't try to kind of like tighten up shit and stuff. So it's good. I don't think I should take a loss on it though. I think we're still gonna reject. I think we are still gonna reject. But wait, what? Don't even. I'm trying to make sense of this. Do you want to come down all the way back down here? What would that structure look like? I mean, like, I could imagine like a massive rejection back up right here, but damn, bro. Looking at this, EJ didn't make a higher high. That could kind of like, form a divergence, but CJ sort of like, made that higher high right here. So we have that, right? And we have this one here. So yeah, that could be a dangerous play that we just bought into. Damn. That is so fucking mad, bro. GPY breaking them both. Okay. I mean, at this point, we should start rejecting right now, though. I mean, like, I can't even imagine JPY, like, going all the way up. Like, shit, bro. I can't even imagine that. What? PA crossing? What is it crossing? Okay. I have a couple trades here. What is you doing? Do I still want to grab that E automation, though? No, I don't think they can grab that E automation, though. I don't think I can grab that. I should do this. Because if you grab it, right here, and this rejects the 200 EMA right here, we'll be down somewhere around $50. So if this doesn't reject back down, back up right there, it's going to be dangerous. This is dangerous, bro. So no, we're not going to be buying into any automation right now because right now, GJ is not rejecting. So we don't want to have an approach. We don't want to have a position that could drain us and kick us out before the actual rejection. So this is it. When we reject back up, then we will look at where E is and we will see if we can still run any automation on it. It could be, okay, if it's still hovering around somewhere around this area, we could still take it. But if it reject back down here, maybe we'll still, we could wait or we could just kind of like, maybe shut all the way back down, but I don't know. But let's see. But we want to see JPY because we had a position on this. We want to see this reject first or even hit a stop loss. So whichever one it does first, we want to see first though. Right now, it was supposed to reject right away, but it's not rejecting right away. This is wild. This is really wild though. Damn, I really do wish we got tagged in on that E there. Damn, that would have been sick, bro. CJ at 1%? You have got to be kidding me, bro. Oh, maybe I'm tripping on this trade. CJ 1%, bro? Could we have sold on that CJ play? If we had sold, that would be sitting around here. Then what? Hoping is gonna come back to this level right here. Maybe that would have been a good play. Holy moly, bro. Holy moly. Oh shit. That shit didn't reject from that 200 right there. USDJ. Oh my god, bro. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Okay, okay. Let's see. USDC right here. Could this be a good one? Could this be a good one? What is DJD doing? Can we reject now? No. Okay. No, I'm not gonna take this. I'm not gonna run any risky automation. But low key though, I think running GO automation right here is good though. I think running GO automation here is really good, you know? Because if it comes here, our stop loss comes here, we could buy that last leg right there. I really think running GO automation is good though. Then do we reject? Is that it? Are we done with that? Is that it? That should be it though. I mean, like, this is literally like what? You literally just made. This is way past. Okay, so you can say like 60% area because this is the 50%. This is the 60% area. So okay, maybe we're still good now because going up the way to a 60% discount. So if we take a rejection from here, I think it's gonna go back to the low right away. I think it's gonna go. It's gonna reject. I don't know. That's because it's wild to me to think this right here. It is just wild. Like this right here is gonna go back up here. That's gonna be the price action is gonna look shitty, like shitty as hell. So that's why I don't really think so. I don't think so. I don't know. Now imagine I try to scalp this stuff. Just imagine I try to scalp this stuff. Maybe I would have scalped that stuff because I knew it was going down though. But again, that would be breaking my rules. I would have profited off this, but I would be breaking my rules. So what happens on the day I broke my rules, it didn't work out. I did it again, it didn't work out. I did it again, it didn't work out. Frustration, bro. But if I break my rule one more time, I'm not gonna do this anymore. So I'm not gonna break my fucking rules. I'm just gonna keep it. Let it run. I take a loss, fine. If I take a loss, following my rules, it's good. It's really good. USCHF, I think if we can get like right here, is there any keys on around that area on USCHF that we could get? Oh, we are currently at the keys on right now, bro. Guys, can we run it? Can we run it? Can we run it though? Because if we run it, like it could reject back here and even do like before the last leg, maybe we could run it. But I want to run with $100, not $50. Or maybe we do need that $50. Let's do 50. Let's do 50. So I'm gonna let it come back here first. And I'm gonna put the automation right here. So, why am I doing that? So if it comes back up here, it means that I'm only getting triggered when it wants to reject back up, right? So that makes sense. But if I run it right here, just a little bit of pullback will tap me in, and I have to endure this drawdown to this level right here. So if it gets to this middle right here, yeah, of course, now come to this middle, then I can run an automation right here. So that way it makes sense. Like, yeah, to run it like, okay, we took a low right here, then we get back up, so we get aggressively, or even take an out and even come back up here. So we could make $100 if it's a 1 or 2 play, or we could make it $50 if it's a 1 to 1. What is JPY doing right now? Oh, it's still kind of like over and around that area right there. I think the week on CJ is good if it didn't fill back in. I don't like 90 though. I do not like 90. What is EU to win? Are we already there? EU is almost there. EU is almost fucking there. Can we do EU? Damn, that GG looks bad, bro. Like, looking at it from like this time frame right here, damn, that shit looks bad. Looks like GJ could want to like, do a massive rundown all the way down to the green keys on right there, which is a super corrective zone. 56. Yeah, I think that's what is gonna happen. If we're rejecting had around this level right here, that would want to make one more high though, one more low. I mean, what is Dixwell doing? Yep, I think grabbing Dixwell around here is good. So I think I'm not gonna do anything until Dixwell sort of like gonna get here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything until Dixwell gets here. Yep, right here. So let's just put on a lot on that. Then we're gonna be interested in running any automation at that point. I don't like GJ taking half of the equity already of the balance. Really? I don't like it like that. I do not like it like that. What is GJ doing, bro? Oh, filling back. USD CAD, what do we do? Oh my God, look at that USD CAD play, bro. Damn, bro. UJ down, of course. Of course, bro. Of course. GA, what are we doing? Oh no. I love GA, but damn, bro. Do you think we can still run GA and win? Can we run it and win? Let's see. No, I'm not gonna run it. I'm not gonna run it. I am not gonna run it. 24 is GJ. Are we rejecting? CJ rejecting right now. Okay, he's going back above the pivot, center pivot. Okay, this is good. Let's see what is Goat doing. Goat don't really eat this high right here. I'm not even interested in Goat at this point. Damn, this is rejecting. That is not good. So we're gonna miss this. All right, if we miss it, we miss it. Damn, EU didn't even tag this in. USHF touching what? Mhm. Oh my God. Oh, I keep looking at this again. I should have paid a lot of attention to the DXYs. Yeah, nah, no biggie here. I think when we hit this key zone right here, let's see EU there. Yeah, I think I'm just looking at EU somewhere around right here. Oh my god, if I'm looking at right here, that is pretty much almost close to the key zone right there. Yeah, well, if we do get if we get like EU key zone, that's good. That could make up for this right here. Oh, GJ not rejecting even says it all. Oh my god, GJ is not supposed to come back down there. GJ is not supposed to form like this. That just means it wants to, he's gone in for that 20 EMA right there. Now that is bad. So what I'm thinking right now is I don't think I want to get like, that complete reversal backup. If we reverse, I'm not going to take that as a, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Because this is not reversing at all, bro. This is going strong though. $96. Crazy work. Oh, that new candle is bad. That new candle is very bad. Very, very bad, bro. That new candle is fucking bad. Really? You feel that back up? Damn. That is insane. Oh no. So what I'm looking at right now is just a little bit of pullback. Then we can reanalyze that pullback and see. But with this highs right here, DJ could still survive that, but CJ with that highs, no. I think we're going for the last leg right now. No, I can't run any information on this. CJ's not going well, so now I can't. I cannot do that. Oh, that is bad. That is bad. That is bad. No, JJ is breaking down early, bro. No, I do not trust it. I do not trust that shit. Yeah, I think GU could just kind of like come down here. If it comes here, we go around automation, all the way back down. After seeing it coming back here though. Nah. Why is this slowing down, bro? He's not slowing down. This is very funny, actually. Nah. The Keyzone is literally like, just a little bit. Okay. Oh, the PDL right there. Really? I mean, if we get a pullback up here, we get a pullback up here, maybe we could run like a short down to the key zone or something. Maybe we could do that. Mm, I don't think we can run it. EA, exactly where I can run it like now. Almost looks like right here. Even looks, I mean, like this is almost like similar to what we showed at like what we're trying to buy into and what we bought into on CJ right here. What is that? Oh no. No, no, no way. No fucking way. Why is the lowest drawdown with that? 73? That candle is strong as fuck, bro. That's a massive candle against us. That is a massive candle, bro. Yeah. So right here it is then. Okay, so now, oh, okay, 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 okay. Oh yeah. If this pulls back, I'm kind of like, I'm gonna close it and conserve capital over there. I think JJ is gonna hit the next keys on there. We have the 2 limit there, and this is not slowing down very much there. So I mean, like, it's not just gonna go. And you could do that though. I mean, that's JPY for you though. I could we just kind of like, literally kind of like just go up there. So I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy GJ if I get stop out. That is crazy. We didn't even get any pullback. $80. Whoa. That is damn. Oh, that is almost there. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Oh my god, I should have run that by though. Should have run that by. Should have run that by. I should have run it. Damn, I should really have done that. I should really have done that. Oh, oh my god, I thought we could hit the keys on from going up. We didn't do that. Anyways, so it's okay. That would have been the craziest entry if we are kind of like on those touch the keys a little bit. If we're going up, that is gonna be massive. Because I was looking at here anyways. I was looking at here. Crazy walk. Getting shredded. Nah, CJ took it fast, no, bro. Yeah, actually, this fast, no. What equity do I have here? 28. Oh my God. Is GA gonna go down? Don't tell me GA is gonna go down now. USDHF nearly got that stuff around that. Oh man. Wait, was that USD CAD? Okay, it was USD CAD. Around that closing right there and flush all the way back down. I know this is gonna reach here. CAD JPY. Nasty. Nah, this took it past, you know. I'm gonna do one stop loss a day. Holy moly. Not slowing down, bro. Damn. All right. Mm. 8-5. Come on, just tag me out. Just tag me out. Let's start the day. Oh, he's. Mm. Nah. Yo, USD keys on. Oh, it's touching that. 90. That was quick. What is it you doing? Okay. CAD JPY stop out incoming. Yeah, damn. Oh. This was a completely wrong. Like, this is not getting stopped out. This was complete being wrong on JPY. Nah, that's nasty as hell. It's not a partial wrong. This is complete 100% wrong. Nah, that's okay. Let's see what we have next. What do we have next? What trade am I going to take next? All right. You should just go up a little bit. You should just go up a little bit. Just a little bit, bro. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Mm-hmm. I think he's going to touch this key right here. I think regardless, I'm interested in that's a keys on play there. What am I doing? Can we go down there? Going back down to that low? No, we're crazy though. Because I actually think we're just gonna do this now. Let's look at Big Squad for a second. Wait, what is happening? Is it rejecting back up? Wait, did it actually just touch that keys and then try to reject back down? Holy moly though. Nah, we are not escaping this one. Now we are not escaping this one. Yeah, normally, like usually sometimes it's just kind of like in the first day, like, undershoot zones and sort of like, pull back, then come back down and flush the key main keys on. It could do that. But if this pull back up to the break even, I'm not close to that shit. I don't, because I'm not interested in that. Like, bro, like, why would you? I don't know. Let's see how the rejection comes around. Now we'll decide. Like that, we'll decide how we're gonna do this. Let's see how the rejection comes. If it comes, fine. If it doesn't come, no problem. We are setting up another trade here. I do think EU is gonna come back to the zone. I don't think EU is gonna completely touch the zone though. So I'm gonna be looking at this other zone right here. So that's what I would do. That's what I love. So I'm gonna do here. All right, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do like 2.5. Or even lock it. And no, I'm not interested. I'm just gonna do like is that 1.5? 1.5? Really? But regardless of where I'm taking my entry from, I want to make sure my stop loss is at the zone. That's the most important part. So entry keys are right there. Possibly. Let's drag it down there. So let's put our sell limit in. Yeah. If we get fagged in, we'll get fagged in. If we don't, no problem. Suck it. We are kind of getting from the undershoot zones. Because I think, since we have this, amount of legs, I think we can, we can maybe. $64, really? Is it rejecting? I love just market. Honestly, I love Just Market. Like, I love Just Market. Like, I've been using them for years now. Like, shit, bro. Every other fucking trade on a JPY pair would have fucking tagged you out, bro. Like, shit. You will be screaming, oh my God, right now. Like, every other broker would have tagged you out. Like, just like that, right there. Yeah, right there. Especially in a volatility like this, they will fucking tag you out. I have to use DexNess. I know what happens to me. So no, I'm just stuck on Just Market, yeah, for sure. I mean, I use it, so why not you? You know? It's crazy though. Are we rejecting now? This is kind of like, some of the benefit, right? Like, even if you're gonna take like, say the mistake I've been doing, right? Even if I'm gonna take like, do the sheet or anything like that, like, even if I'm gonna do it, like the rule says your SL should stay at a break even, regardless of where you're taking it. Like your SL should stay at a break even. So even if you're right or wrong, like you can still have that buffer to make a decision, like, you know what? Yeah, I still lock it around break even. So you can then decide, okay, look, if the risk reward is it okay for me and stuff. So yeah, that's just pretty much it. But always make sure like, the SL stays a break even, because look at this, like just the typical stuff. Like, I'm not saying this could reject, but it could do that. It could do that. But here's the thing. If I kind of like, rush my entry around here, I would want to kind of like, you know what? Let's put it around this level right here. And yeah, you would have been flushed out, right? But when you put it around the key zone, you know that what? This is a new cycle right here. So if it touches the key zone fails, continue going back down. So that's just it. Like you could have like, many times, like you could have like price just kind of like undershoot that level right there and completely just bounce up. It could happen like that as well. It could happen like that. GA, nah. Actually, honestly, GA sort of still looks down though. Like GA sort of looks down. We are in the key zone right now. GA still looks down. GA looks down though. It looks down. Really down. The only reason why, Will, I hate JPY. Shit. GA. Okay, we're at the key zone right now. We have the tick bands right there. So if we take this key zone right here and so like, write this down, I think we could still survive. Yeah, I think we could still get it because while offering around this key zone right here, we can see that is close to the EMA right there, bro. Like, but I'm trying to not get stuff to get this kind of move, right? I'm trying to avoid this kind of move right here. I'm trying to avoid this one, right? We could do like, what I'm like, pretty much like what I'm looking at. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it. Like, could have this, then, it comes down here, just one more, right? Then flush down. So I'm trying to avoid this last leg right here that could create, that massive leg down. All right. But the only thing I'm looking at right now is that the keys on kind of like, could protect, like give you an idea of, okay, you know what? I think this is going to work, right? If you put your stop loss here, you could still get like, your massive 1-to-1 right there. I mean, like, this sort of looks like that. But I think if this start going though, I think this is going to be shooting out the key zone right here. So where's the key zone? So all the way back down. I think it's what the risk though. It is what the risk. Let's see. Yeah, right now. Where is that? What is it doing right now? Let me look at this. Yeah, just like that. Mm. So if we are getting our entry around right here, right? If we are getting it right here, we could still put our stop loss right here. So we are still in the cycle. So if I get a better entry right here, my stop loss stay at the zone right here. So even we have more like really great entry. Maybe I could use the other key zone right there. I could use the 125 piece key zone. Let me see what that would look like if I use the 125 pips key zone. I know that curvature we had, this curvature right there is what I don't like. So I'm not willing to take, let's see that. Mm, yeah, I think, I'm gonna grab this key zone. I'm not gonna grab it right now here. If I grab it right now, if I grab it at this key zone right here, I think we still have like, at this point, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. So 1 to 3 just by aiming at the low where we're coming from. So that is a good play. Like that is a good risk reward. Like, I mean, I'm not necessarily like aiming for that, but I think, you know what? If this is a corrective leg structure like this, we eat this keys on, if we're going to reject at all, like what we're going to stop first is going to be at the keys on right here. The first, NPO, like minimum price objective, is going to be right here. So that's what I'm looking at. Oh, where's the chat? Yeah, that's just what I'm looking at. Let's see what's that GPY still doing. Okay, still looking to like, it's nicely kind of like, trailing and trolling our stops. So what am I thinking? Why do I think GA is bad? Because if EU kind of like AU kind of like, pulling back right now, I would still think EU is gonna do like, one more leg down. Imagine AU kind of like, going one more leg down, right? What do you think is gonna happen to like, GA and EA? They're gonna have to do like, that leg up. So I mean, like, does it have to happen? No, but at least I want to make sure I'm on the side that kind of like, is in confluence with what AU is gonna do right now. I think I like the odds better than that. You know, I like that odds better than anything else. So if we're saying, so again, another way to look at it, right? I mean, it's down, but I think we could still do it though. If we look at it, I think we could still kind of like, yeah, because usually like, when you think, okay, he's going to go down, it could do it like, because of what we just said, because if AU is going to go down, right? If AU is going to go down, if I think AU is going to go down, that means that this is going to go up. Like, this is going to go up. And for me, I'm thinking this, right? For me, I'm thinking like, you know what? Up, down to this level right here, to that yellow zone right there, and back down. So now let's go like jot the total deposit on that. So I think we're about to lose $100 now on try JPY. I don't know if that goes up. We'll see. So I'm about to lose $100 there. So our total loss goes to $800. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna put $100 in. I'm gonna put $100 in, and I'm gonna try to play that GBP AUD right there. Up here. What the fuck is a spy account? Why is this slowing down, bro? The fuck? I might just mark it. In my connection or what? Yeah, personal account. Fuck. Now I also had $100, bro. Uh, all right. So, I'm gonna open GA right now. GA right now. $100. That's $100, right? Do I want to scale into trade right there? No, I don't want to scale into trades. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna do 1-to-1. That's it. And a buy. I'm just gonna do. Okay, what's the mode? None. $100 recent dollars. All right, all looks good. So I'm gonna buy up. Oh, I just bought up. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, hit the stop loss, bro. Come on. Just hit the fucking stop loss. Even at that, you're not hitting stop loss? Oh my god, just market has gotta be the best broker, bro. Look at that. Getting kicked out in style, bro. Yeah, it's come on. It's all right. Shit, bro. Wait, is he eating out of my other losses and stuff? What the fuck? Oh, it was 102 with that on. With that 102 on. All right, all right. I got it. What? What position was created, bro? Oh, GA. Okay, GA's in. All right, I bought GA, guys. I bought a 1-to-1, but yeah, I think I might make my money back there. If I get that 1-to-1, I'm gonna double on that position. I'm gonna compound that position. I'm gonna compound it all the way down. Like if I do like 3-4 compounds, 1-to-1, guys, do you know how much I get on my account? Yeah, so yeah, it's all right. Wait, what? Did I still not get that out right there? Holy shit, we didn't hit the key zone, bro. That is so fucking crazy. Maybe I'm gonna trade JP more. Imagine if I could just reject it back to my entry. I just imagine that. Like, just imagine that. Like, imagine going back to my fucking entry. I mean, like that's not possible. We know that, but imagine doing that. Like, nah, it's gonna kick that shit out. It's gonna kick that shit out, bro. I don't know. It's okay. Let's see. VA, good. I'm in GA right now. So let's see the trade. It's just a simple one-to-one trade, bro. Yeah, it's a simple one-to-one trade. I don't want to think, okay, good, this is a trend, it's gonna go. Because no, usually the trend doesn't go. Like, you just have like a week down and shit, bro. Imagine JPY going back to the entry, bro. Just imagine that. I made 7 plus 4. I made $11,000 last month. Closing balance could have been more, but I lose a lot last month, bro. So no, I feel like I have unlimited $100, to be honest. So you guys get your point. Like, look for the money that that okay, you make very often and try to play with that every single time. It just works best like to look at the amount of money that you could put in a trade right now that when you lose it, you don't feel it, That's when trading becomes fun, because now when you're gonna make money, you're not scared to risk. You understand? You are not scared to risk. That is it, right? You are not scared to risk. You get what I do? Like, if I take this one-to-one $100, one-to-one, if I compound down $100, that's instantly $400. So if I leave for a short trade, like on the DXY side, and I kind of look at it, and I use a 125 pips, I could get that $400 to $800 in one trade. So when I have that, when I get that sort of entries, now I just have to now go $100 every time, because now I have 8 losses to play away. Do you understand? So yeah, that's kind of like how you think about it. So look for that amount that that, look, you can shake off anytime. Like, you can shake, like if you shake your body, like it just comes out. Do you understand? So when you use that kind of money, like, you have no pressure. Like, you just like, have fun with it. Like, to me, I'm having fun. I mean, like, the only reason why I'm not having fun is that I know some of you all right now are kind of like, saving money and kind of like, trying to like, this just money you don't have. That's kind of like, that kind of like, gets to me every single time. And I do not encourage that. That takes the fun out of trading. If you know that $100 is very big money to you, now go compound $20. Because when you compound $20 and you win and you make $100, now that's a lot of money to you anyway. So you take that, you keep that, and that's just it. Come on, can you just kind of get out of my fucking position? I want to see my position locked in and out. So what the fuck is going on, bro? Just stag me the fuck out. Let's know it's done. I mean, like, what the fuck is even that? Like, GJ, okay, exactly though, exactly. Exactly. But hear me out here. Hear me out here. If we get a zone here, I do not care. I'm gonna put GJ in. I'm gonna put GJ in though. Now I wanna put GJ in. JPY just did me bad, but if we reject like this, what does that mean for us? Well, if we reject like this, that means JPY could want to do something like this before we start now trending downside. Like, I think that's it. Guys, I really think that's it. So let's look at the overall play right there, though. Yeah, I think this is just it. I think this is the play right here. I think from here on, we're going to start like, it's going to be a trend downwards. And we're going to put $100 in, and every single zone here we're going to add to the trade and ride this old wave all the way down. So what that looks like on GJ is this. So once we come back right here, I'll put my stop loss here. So either one of these key zones, that's where the play is gonna come from. But I mean, could I kind of like, go on the lower time frame to really confirm, like what zone we kind of like, reject from? Can I do that? Of course I can do that. But I don't want to overcomplicate this shit, I don't want to overcomplicate it. Because right now, like, this is the only thing I got my hats on right now. So what does that look like for What the fuck did we get typed out? Are we out? Let me zoom that in. I need to see that, bro. Literally, like, nah, bro. Nah. That is wild, bro. No fucking way. Well, I don't know. Shit. That just looks good. Like, that gives me a cheese, bro. Do you see that? Look at EA. Look at EA, bro. Do you see EA? Maybe this may not go down. You know, maybe this may not even go down, you know? Maybe it may not do that. But with this play we have right now, I can't even see shit. Come on, turn off turn my shit off, bro. Fuck. I don't know. I mean, like, if EA is sort of like, you know, right here, right now. I mean, like, if EA is moving, are you telling me? I don't get it. Could it be? I mean, could it? Like, if this doesn't do normal, I think we should do normal. I think we should do normal. But this kind of rejection we just had, I think we love it. Except we'll fill this back in. We can cut the losses right here, right? We can cut my losses right here. If we close below this level, I'm gonna cut my losses. What the fuck? Euro AUD possible shots. Okay, okay, okay. Damn, guys. Do you see that? That's kind of like, I fucked up, bro. I really fucked up. We went long right here. We're waiting for this TP. Now the market did this. Am I not supposed to go long from that? Oh, sorry. No. No, the market started today from this level, not the ski zone. Oh, yeah, I see that. Not the, it started from this. You saw the price right here, not here. Because I was like, wait, what? Why did I not go long? Why did I? Come on, bro. Are you doing to me? I mean, like, just imagine Cat JPY want to go up, like, want to go back to my entry. No way. I'm not gonna hope. I'm not gonna hope it breaks the keys. I'm gonna close that shit out instantly, bro. I'm not gonna hope. Oh, maybe he's gonna not want to start going up right now. I am gonna close that shit out. But if we do reject back, but wait, what? It does make sense though. If we reject back here, no, that's bad. I think that is bad. I mean, like, good for us, but bad. I think that's gonna sell. Like, that's gonna start going off. If we do go there though, if we reject back there, because right now GJ usually just weak out the low right here. So if we reject, like, it does make sense, don't you think? So yeah, it does make sense, bro. What do I have on here? All right, 24. GA is moving right now. Oh, come on. He's not even moving shit. I'm only down. I'm up $4 here. Imagine that, bro. All right, we grabbed that at key zone. We got packed in. Wait, I really had it on $1 there because I thought CJ is already gonna tag us out. Why is he not doing that? Oh, we still have what? News in what? 16 minutes again? Yeah, I want this. I really want it. What's the okay? Is that the play I'm taking there? Yeah, I wanna take that play. I want that play. If GA goes, I'm gonna compound the next trade. That's for sure. We are almost 2 hours into the stream. I know others give this at 2 hours, 2.5. Bro, just dive me out, bro. 90, 86, 90. Oh, it's GA that's moving in profit. That's where I'm not really seeing it. Okay, it's covering for the other one there. $92, $93, $94. If I take this one here and I put my stop loss of the keys on right here, this is 1-to-1. This is gonna be a 1-to-1 play. That is not good. Let's wait for this to go up a little bit. What is he doing? I think we should wait for this to go. CJ currently at 94. Bad. Oh, look at that. GJ almost there. No, I'm not grabbing GJ here with what it's doing. I'm only gonna engage again if I'm gonna engage again when we get here. If JPY gets somewhere around here, that's the only time I'm gonna engage. So we're looking at somewhere around here. That's the only time I'm gonna engage. I'm not gonna engage without JPY confirmation. No, I was wrong on JPY, like completely wrong, you know? I thought, okay, good. When we go here, 50% it could reject and kind of like, do another lower low or something like that. So I guess it's what it is. But again, I'm not gonna take anything. We currently have the keys in right now here, but none of the JPY pairs are the keys in for me to play anything. You know what? Actually, you know what? CJ is currently at the key zone right here. All right. I just got tagged. CJ's gone. I think CJ could come here, but if it comes down here, we're gonna put our stop loss here. We're gonna ride out this back up. I mean, like if it does come, if we get this level right here. Because at that point, GJ is gonna be somewhere around here. So which is also good. But what's my EA doing? Okay. EA making $16 back. This could put me at a break even point. What is USHF doing? Nothing much, but I want to get notified when it hits the keys on though. I think we could systematically get like a 1-to-1 there as well. GA 1-to-1 may not happen right away, but I think 100 pips kind of like easy peasy for GA though. If you've been trading GA, like it's a hard, like here's a piece, like you can see there's like here's it like that. So it also like literally every time, like this is 100 pips right here. Now it's actually crazy that I'm buying into a $800 200 EMA though. But I think it should work out. I mean, like if we expect EA to keep going, AU to go down, like maybe after 80 at this point to start going back down, I think GA is gonna go down. And I think when you're right on GA pairs like GA, EA, like you see things happen like really fast. Look at that. Do you see how quickly that is? Like even if I had done for that automation right there, would have been kicked out. So now I'm not doing that. I'm not really doing that. But now that we still think A is gonna go down, so what if we could extend all the way back up right here? What if we could do that? You know, it could actually extend all the way back up there. Because I mean, what would EA be doing if GA actually gonna hit this level right here? I mean, like, what would GA be doing? You know? No, no. If we get CP on GA, we're gonna short GA, and I think we could make good amount of money there. But one thing is sure though, when I get to like, 4-figure again, I'm gonna play it in a way that I don't start from 100 again. Like I don't have to come back to $100 again, bro. And trust me, we're gonna beat it. That way I can run like, multiple automations right now. Like, and I get kicked out $100, I'm gonna run another one, and I'm gonna run another one, and I'm gonna compound each automation. Do you understand? I'm gonna compound each automation, but I'm not gonna increase like, okay, $20, on this. No, I'm gonna use $100, and I'm gonna assume on that pair, like if you can get like 1 to 2 trades on that pair, I'm gonna compound that. So each $100 I risk is meant to give me $40 back. Do you understand? So that kind of situation. Each $100 on 2 trades that I risk for $100, if I'm able to get to back-to-back trades, I get $400 back. Do you understand? So all I have to do is find a trade that is capable of doing 1-to-1, 1-to-1. That's it. Like a plan like this right now, would have been a good 1-to-1, like easily like that. So it could have been there, Even if you get your entry somewhere around here, your stop loss still needs to stay at the keys on there. So that way, you know that what, if it's what it's for you, like, when you do it and put your stop loss right there, now you know that good. So you're looking for like, so let's say you got your entry somewhere around here, right? That's what I mean by following the rules. Your stop loss stays at the keys on, right? And this is going to be a 1-to-1 right there. Do you understand? So that's just it. But you have to keep in mind that once we keep, so the rules, if you take an entry like this, right? The rule says, as soon as you hit the next key zone, you have to break even on that trade. So that's like the easy rule right there, you know? Easy rule, easy peasy rule. So you get your 1-to-1. That could be your level two trades right there, bro. That could be your level two trades. Like what I mean by level two trades is that you've gotten your first 1-to-1, now you're compounding on the next one. So that's just it. GA moving now. We're up what, $19. I mean, like we could make our $100 back. So yeah, there's that. When we get here, I want to really see where AU is at that point. It could be, I could be taking AU. Let's see what, let me double click that. I'm not, I want AU. Come on, load shit, bro. USD. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. So when this gets here, exactly when this get here, but I don't know. I don't want to use correlation like that because think about it. Like AU was going up, right? But this motherfucking EA was also going up. Was it because AU was going up, EU was going up? But I don't know. I know. But again, I don't want to use AU, as correlation for EA. I don't want to do that. I mean, like sometimes it makes sense to do that. But maybe one should think about it like that. Oh my God. I've not seen this around here. That was a perfect, head and shoulder in the neckline there. This is a daily of EA. Let me see the daily of GA though. Exactly. The daily of GA does look up. And right now, the daily of EA even looks more, even way better. So it looks like something that could do a potential higher high, but I'm not aiming for that. Just aiming for my own piece and I'm done. If you're so great at taking 1-to-1 hour, right? And you're so good at it and you can frame trade setup like consistently like that, ask yourself, okay, how frequently can you do it? Like, can you do like 2 back-to-backs or 3 back-to-backs? So are you that good? Like, you can do that. Like, that's a life-changing skill right there, bro. Like, because you could literally take $100 and 1,000, you know? So the way you risk now comes down to your pocket, Actually, it's blowing through the roof. What is Scott Jeffrey doing? Oh, yeah, exactly, what I thought he should be doing. Uh, damn, bro. Um, yeah, we're just looking for something here. We're just looking for, I'm not interested in GJ when JPY gets here. That is what I'm interested in. Actually, just blew through that keystone right there and start rejecting back down. I tell. Oh, thank God it's weekend, bro. Then I can't sleep. I don't know, maybe do some reaction videos to some of my personal account swing and stuff. I don't know. I'm just too lazy to do it. Like, so fucking lazy. I just be having that. I don't really care. That's like, I'm not gonna post. I don't care. I don't have to show anybody. But again, it's fun. But losing is never fun. So what was I gonna do? I was gonna do something here. Okay. All right. It's 2 hours. What are we doing on GA? Okay, G is going up right now. Depending others. Uh I gotta delete cat GPY runs. It's not going. Yeah. Only just no pain on this. Just this. Just GA. I'm just running GA right now, nothing else. Start of the month. We lost $100 there. No pressure. $19. I mean, like we could take our GA. I mean GA could eat big profit. Well, it's scary around that into the EMA though, but I think we should still go because if you can reject this level right here, the next level is where we're gonna go. You know what? I think I'm not just even gonna use. I'm just not gonna use macro zones though. I'm not gonna use it because I don't want like no using macro zones is kind of like trying to want to get this done quickly, but that is gonna be confusing as fuck, bro. So now I don't want to use macro zones. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna use 10 pips at each zone, which is good. So let's set all that up. All right, we're about 10 pips right there. Okay. CJ, I'm not using macro zones, so I'm gonna be using the keys on play. It's good. Here, grabbing CJ here is very good because if we grab CJ here and we jet back up here, honestly speaking, we're gonna have GJ running like massive run, guys. So I am gonna wait. I don't want to use macro zones no more, bro. I'm not gonna use macro zones. I think it's gonna mislead me to kind of like start tightening up SLs and stuff. Because if not, I would have honestly kind of like maybe got something right here and still put my SL up break even right there. Put my SL because your SL always have to be at the key zone. And if you take your trade a little bit above the key zone or so anywhere above the key zone, right? You have to make sure you're breaking even. Your trade moves to break even at the next key zone automatically, right? So you just have to do that. So now all we're going to focus on right now is going to be getting the best 1-to-1 RR. So we can compound aggressively. So if we condition our entries like that, if we make our setup like that, which is how I should though, which is how I should have done it like, because me having macro zones, it's kind of like I want quicker entries and stuff. So that's going to be all for the week, right? That's all for the week. No pressure. All good. Right. Exactly. Now this look perfect. This looks like, yeah, my settings. 10 on that everywhere. 10 USD I don't take USD though. So no, I do not trade that shit. I'm gonna take it out. So USD CAD, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. But I will still also have it anyways. Also a good play. If we see a play that can net us 1-to-1, we'll take it. I don't want it. Macro zones, no. USD CHF, macro zones, no. Then 10. I'm setting each pair separately. Gold. We gotta have no. Yeah. I think I want to use that, but it's on there. Yeah, so this is what I'm gonna use for zone. I'm gonna use it 25 pips. No. I'm gonna use a 20 pip play. I know that's tiny for me. I think 25 is good. Still, I think 30. I don't want super tiny zones. This is what I should have done. I think we're gonna have to be at 50. Oh, good. So that's it. That's for gold. So now I'm gonna save all of this. So I'm gonna save this file right here. Settings S7F. Oh shit, bro. Did I just import that settings? I just input another settings. Oh my god. I just did all the settings and I input. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I imported different settings. Oh no. Oh, shit. Minor zones. Yeah. No micro. Just minor. Go GA. Yeah. What's wrong? EU. Just minor. Then. Yeah. Like that. Oh, saved EU minor 10. I think EU is a little bit too big. I think 5 is good for EU. I'm gonna trade this. I'm gonna trade this. What do we have? We have USD, we had GA, we had EA, we had was it GA? Okay, we had GA now. GJ. What do we have? GJ. Where's GJ? Okay. And CJ. Wait, CJ. All right. So I think that's about it. CJ keys on. It's perfect. I want it. I want that 10. Yeah. If I think about it like this, I wouldn't have to kind of want to buy along on this level right there. I would never want to do that. I would have to think about it differently. Yeah, I would never have think about trying to buy long on that level right there, you know, because I'm looking for a short one-to-one. I'm almost a free, a guaranteed one-to-one. So that's what I'm looking at. Okay. I know. So there's something feels off. Exactly, bro. Exactly my point. This is it. No, we don't do USD JPY here. USD CAD. That's good. Everything is 10-10. All right, that's 2 hours right now, guys. So I'm going to pop off. I haven't had breakfast, though. I haven't had breakfast. So let's see what GA brings us on Monday. Hopefully something good, right? Because if GA comes down here, we're going to look at where of this is. It could be EU, though. Oh, I don't have GU yet. I don't have GU. Come on, fuck it. Why would I not have GU? I mean, it's not my best pair, but I do want to have it there. So yeah, by next week though, the Discord is going to be open for everybody, but only with some, but it's going to be free. I'm deleting my WAP. I don't want to have that. I don't care about paid shit anymore. I don't care. So I don't want to have a specific group of people on my group. It's going to be free. I don't care. So there's going to be an onboarding process, just simple onboarding process. So it's going to be available next week. By the weekend, you'll be able to do that. So these transactions, so everybody's getting transactions. Everybody that is trading is getting these transactions. And another thing, I am going to add a prop firm transaction in the group. All right. So if you ever want to kind of like, so we're going to have like the live stream transaction section where every single trade out plays is going to be there. And again, I'm not supposed to say this on stream, but I just got a new profile. So I'm not going to be using my profile account, right? I'm going to be using somebody close to me's profile account, and I'm going to be trading on that because I want to have like that for everybody trading prop firm, because I know not everybody want to be risking $100 like this, you know? But yeah, let's see. I don't know. But that's just kind of like an extra stuff, right? But mainly I'm more focused on the personal account side. I don't know. Let's see, but yep, that's what I want to do. But prop firm, I feel like prop firm is a waste of time, though. I mean, it's free money. It is free money, though, because I mean, like, I'll be losing off prop firm anyways. But if I had been right on my trades, I would have gotten to like 10x. Of course, yeah. So yeah. But with the $600, I would have really got it. Like, off $600. I mean, like, we just got to like $800 loss right now, bro. But in total, we have been up like, I could say a total of like $3,000. And with the result, like the result is kind of like shitty right now. So with those even kind of result, you would not even have gotten past phase 1, bro. Maybe phase 1 and you'd have ended at phase 2, but so you would never even be on a prop firm where you're going to be making money. Like, you're not going to be there. So yeah, you will still be trading a prop firm right now. But with a personal account, now you'll have $2,000 to your name. Now you have $2,500 to your name. Now, if you now go $100 of the risk and the way we're going to be compounding it, like you will be making possibly like, $800 a month, like from a $2,000 and $100 risk per trade on compound, you will be making that. So no, I would not. But what I keep doing, why do I keep failing, right? Because it's simple. Once you get to $1,000, you have to reduce the risk bar to $100 per trade. And we're going to be going aggressively on every single $100 risk, individually on every trade, on every automation we're going to be running, right? So let's say we have like a EA play. We're going to look at EA. We're going to look where we're going to get like our 1 to 2 trade, right? Or 1 to 2 play, because we need 2 trades per pair, right? So we're just going to like, group every single section like that. So because now we have like 10 losses. So there's no fucking way. With this settings that I just made, this change I just made, like you should be good. Like we should be good. So again, I want to really, I'm trying to avoid, what would make me really sad the most is we get into like 5 figures and none of you guys are kind of like, floating like, a decent amount. That's kind of like what I don't have. So, I'm not going to be breaking rules like, using macro zones, trying to tighten those stop loss and stuff like that. If the stop loss doesn't work for you, don't do it. Just exit, you don't have to do it. Or you don't have to do it. I promise you. You don't have to copy my trades. You don't really have to do it. This is just my shit. This is just my money. Okay. I'm going to do what I want with it, but I'm not trying. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to like, oh, it was risky and like, aggressive. And I don't want to do that. $100. I'm looking for a 1-to-1 big stop loss. We could have exited like, CJ around $50 risk, right? We could have done that. We could really have done that. So even our 2 trades, so 2 back-to-back trades would have gotten us back to like $200 trade without even adding to the trades. Anyways, that's going to be all for the stream, guys. So that's what I'm looking at right now. 16,000 GA. Hopefully when we get back here, GA is already back up somewhere around here. So that's what we want to see. Let's look at this one right here. EU. Let's look at EU right here. EU, if we get this one, we're going to take it because stop loss comes here. 100%, we're going to get our 1-to-1 right here. If we grab EU somewhere around here, we are going to get our 1-to-1 right here, 100%. So that could be like, a level 2 trade or maybe a level 3 trade. That is what the rates, bro. Like, but imagine trying to get a record zone. So my stuff is kind of like here. So it's going to eat me out. Like, so yeah, I'm in the macro zones. What the fuck is this? Why do I have the red lines here? Why do I have the red lines though? Oh, I'm tripping. Sorry, I got let me trade right here. All right. Okay, guys. So I will see you guys on Monday. We're gonna let's see what happens on Monday before NY section. Hopefully our trades are already playing out. All right. So I will see you all by then. And also, let's get the Discord ready for those who are actually, ready. So, and it's going to be free. All right, guys. See you in the next one.